Hi everyone, today I'm going to give an update on DeFi Kingdoms. I want to explain what's happening with the rewards and why they've reduced considerably, and what's going to happen in the future. I've been playing this game for a while now, and I love my staking, and the game is, in my opinion, definitely going to take off. It's a flagship of Harmony. I think it's really got legs, and it's nice to get in there early and get those gorgeous staking gains. Now, the staking has reduced considerably, like I said, so let's have a look at why. This is basically what happens, all right, in this game. So initially, if you were an early investor, in the early epochs of Harmony, so in the early stages of Harmony blocks being produced, you would get very, very high rewards if you were an early investor because, you're an early investor. Like, without any early investment, the game has no legs, okay? And so what they've been doing is slowly reducing that massive return on investment, and over time, of course, the risk will lower as the game gets bigger and there's more money put into it. And now we're around here, we're moving forward in the epochs where actually the return is not as high as it used to be, but the return is still very, very, very high, and it's still relatively early to catch this little drop here. Now if we have a look on the big blockchain explorer here, it says that this is the current height of the epoch, the latest blocks, right? So this is our number, 19739. If we have a look on their website, it's 19739. So we're not quite at epoch 13, but we're at epoch 12. So what we've had is a massive drop. A massive drop. 1/5 of the rewards now are completely gone. All right? So you've got 20% less rewards to expect from a few days ago. And that's going to slowly reduce 16, 15, 14, but we had a massive drop. So how does that reflect in the APY in our investment? Well, let me show you, okay? Firstly, have a look at this map. It is lovely. It is slowly expanding, and we have lots of things we can do. We could go to the portal. So in this area, we are able to use a crystal, and we are able to put two heroes together and create a new hero of similar attributes, which will be a next generation of the heroes that you combine. You can buy or rent heroes from the tavern. So if we go to the tavern, so here, if you want to buy heroes, you click on the agent, click on buy heroes, and look, we have a whole host of heroes to buy. Now, if your heroes have summons available and you buy these heroes, you are then able to combine them both or rent another hero and make the aforementioned hero in the game. Okay, so two combine with summons and the crystal, and you get a new hero. It does cost you a little bit of crystal to actually create the new hero as well, so just bear in mind that this process can be quite costly. Even two of the cheap heroes with the crystal will cost you around $500. I would expect it to get a bit cheaper in the long run, just so that it would be more fun for new investors to come in, pay $20 for a hero and have a bit of fun rather than a ridiculous fee of $200. Now, more importantly, let's look at the staking. So if we go to the garden here, right, this is my seed box, okay? So when I click on my seed box, it will show me all the seeds available. So remember, what you need to do, if you want to contribute to this part of the garden, firstly you go to the marketplace, okay? You exchange whatever currency you have for a 50-50 split with two currencies, okay? And then when you have the two currencies that match up here, you go to the druid in the marketplace, get him to create a pairing for you, right? A seed, they call it. So the druid will take 50% of each, create a seed, and then give that seed to you. When you have that seed, you come to the garden and you plant that seed, okay? So for me, I thought, why not? These two are quite volatile. I'll get some dual BSC. This was around 1,400% before. Now it's reduced quite considerably to 1,087 within a few days, and this will slowly drop over time as well. I also have invested in Jewel and One. That pays 827 now, when it paid around 1,100 last week. So the reduction is quite quick as investment is increased and as Harmony goes through the epochs at a faster rate, because more people are using the blockchain, and it's a positive thing. More people are using the blockchain and getting involved, so I'm quite happy about that personally. So yeah, basically I'm getting these gains still. I'm quite positive about these gains. Remember what I said, they're retaining about 75 to 73% of these gains, okay? They're keeping them in this dual balance, but every day they release 27% around okay, when you click claim. So that means you can immediately claim that, flip it to whatever currency you want and get it out. Or you can flip it, keep it in Jewel, and then you can put it back in this pool with Jewel and 1, and you can just keep getting exponentially larger gains during this bonus period, because it's not going to last forever. Let's have a look at my gains for the day. So I click on harvest, I view my harvest. Now as you can see very clearly here, the money I'm allowed to take out now is 0.5 joules, okay, for my daily gains. Whereas this game itself will lock 1.45 joules, which I can access later. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to take out my small percentage, because really my small percentage still represents a large percent of around 200%, 220% ROI, right? So I'm quite content with that. I've got no worries about that. So I'm going to claim that. As you can see, my jewel is now claimed. Okay, so it should appear in my top left. Okay, now I'm going to go back over to the marketplace. Okay, now I'm in the marketplace. I can see on this left side that my jewel has increased. I'm just not going to show you that part. I apologize. And here, I click on the trader. All right. And it shows you I've got a little bit of 1 in there, right? But this is in my Metamask, in the individual Metamask wallet. But I'm not really interested in that. I want to trade my jewel that I just received, and I want to trade it for 1, because I really like 1. I think 1 is a really great platform. It doesn't have enough developers on it. It's slowly building up, so this is what I want to do. So what I'm doing here is I'm trading the max for my 15-1, confirming the swap on Metamask. Alright, so now you can see I've made my trade. I've got 0 jewel and 41-1. And this actually is just on my Metamask. I don't need to do anything. It stays on the Metamask, and Metamask is connected here. So that's really nice. And I'm going to be doing that on a daily basis, just taking out my initial investment and then staking that on Garda wallet. So yeah, I'm staking in multiple places. The jewels are being saved as well, so eventually I'll have enough of those when they're released, maybe to buy a hero if the price goes to an acceptable level, or just get out. But this game is going to continually expand, and I'm quite positive about its future. I have looked at the code and I am a bit concerned, however. Devs can actually change the hard cap, even though it will take 4 signatures to do so. There is also some issues with supply where it could be increased at will. Also, accounts are able to be locked, which is another concern. So the power is in a very small number of people's hands. So be very careful when you're investing large amounts into new projects like this. Make sure you diversify your portfolio, guys, and have a great day. Goodbye.